Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. We're going to be reviewing Flying Carpet today by Gottlieb. Please look for a review under the description of our video, as well as like and follow us on our social media formats, Arcade and Pinball Talk, under Facebook groups, Instagram, Twitter, as well as click that red subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get this review underway, shall we? First impressions of this game right off the bat are it's an older EM setup. It's a bang and clanger, as I like to call it. Kind of reminds you of a casino machine. And so far, so good. This is a virtual representation on Visual Pinball of this game. It looks very nice. It's got a pretty decent setup to it. Artwork for what it is, for the age of this table, looks pretty good actually. Not too shabby. Theme, Flying Carpet, well, it pulls it off. The guy's on the carpet in the middle of the playfield. You know, as far as the flow, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, flipper gap's not too bad. Got some kickers to the left and the right, and you really don't have any kind of lane coming back to the flippers. You basically have out lanes, which are the T, the N, the G, and the E. Then moving up the left side of the table, you have a lane of F with a rollover LP targets. You have a special one lit little lane there with a rollover. Going all the way around to the top, you have some columns. All the way back around, you have the same mirror image, so it's very symmetrical. To the middle of the table, you have a block with 2 targets on it, 3 mushroom bumpers, as well as targets in between those mushroom bumpers. And that's about it. So, I mean, realistically, not a bad setup. I will say the flow of the table is kind of broken away just because of the fact that you have a target to the middle, almost immediately right smack in the middle. You have 3 mushroom bumpers beyond that, which block your path, and then you have targets. You have targets that are actually around the mushroom bumpers. So the only way to hit those targets is to get that pinball into those mushroom bumpers and let them do their magic up there. So that's pretty interesting, and that adds a little bit of a higher difficulty because of the way this table's set up. So talking about difficulty, I'd say this is a moderate to light high difficulty. The reason I say that is because right now some of these older EM games, it's hard to even get to the point where I'm at right now. Generally you're balling out almost immediately, and that's the way that they're made. They're made to be skill shot games. But this one is so far not that way. Artwork's good for what it is. Replayability on this due to the difficulty will be somewhat there. I mean, I do like the format. I do like the way that this table looks. I mean, they did a great job on this in virtual and visual pinball. It looks great. The dynamics of the ball moving, the way it looks almost real. But great representation. Fun factor on the table is there. You're going to get quite a bit of challenge out of this table just because of the way it's set up. But not too bad. Almost had Flying Carpet completely spelled out. So made a way through this game. Definitely something to look at if you can find it mechanically or virtually out there. Definitely give it a try. I think you might like it. You definitely got to put a lot of games on it to get used to it. But I will say it definitely is a fun game, you know, for it being an older EM. Anyway, with that said, please look for a review under the description of the video. Like and follow us on all our social media formats. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to our next video with you guys. Thank you again.